All right, I was in my local gaming store and saw this, which I was kind of surprised to see, and they're tokens for the game Tanks. So I'm going to unbox it and we're going to see what's in here. This is the front, kind of getting shiny because of the light. Here's what is on the back, and so it looks like you get one of these, one of each objective token, 3 of each of the movements, and 3 destroyed, 3 of the 1 and 2 damage tokens, 2 of the 3 damage tokens, and 1 of the 5 damage tokens. And this is supposed to be like acrylic or something like that, so a little more durable. So we'll open it up and see. Oh, all right, this one's easy to open. And you don't need the scissors, X-Acto blade or anything. It just pops open. Looks like we have a little card here that had that information on it. So I'll just put that over here. And a pile of, woo! I'll warn you. Wow, they stink. I can't even describe the smell. Wow, that is, well, just get ready. It's going to be a little potent when you open it. All right, so I'm going to take it one item at a time, and of course this won't stay open, so it's going to be a little harder. There we go. So what we're going to start with is the measuring stick. So here's what the measuring stick looks like. And it's going to glare a little bit because it is that plastic. And wow, this is really nice. There's like this felt on the bottom. I do like that. They could have just done black on the bottom or just like this color here on the bottom. But they actually, yeah, it's on all of them. They're like, it's felt. So that's a really nice touch. It bends. Now I'm not going to bend it too much because I don't want to damage it. It's awful. It's pretty thick. It's probably about maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it to the arrow you normally get. So here's the arrow you normally get. Here's this one. And wow, you know what? If you're trying to get around areas that this couldn't get through because both sides would be hitting it, this could sneak in there because it's a little skinnier. Same length, but as you see, it's not as wide. Interesting. You think they would be the same. They are a different color. This one's more of a gray. This one's more of a brown. Wow, that is interesting. What I do like is this one, if it's going to focus in, I'm hoping it will. Yeah, you can see right there, it's already starting to fray. This cardboard one that comes with the starter set. So this is going to be nice that I don't have to worry about this falling apart, or this one falling apart. I was worried about this one. I'm going to have to like re-glue, but apparently not. So we'll put that one down there. Next, we'll go with movement. So let me start pulling all the movement out. It said it was, I think, 3 of each. There's the destroyed one. Well, it's easy to tell by looking in here because the shape they are, even if they're upside down. So let's keep looking. Oh, there's one. I'm getting closer. Ah, come apart. And I think the other 2 are hiding over here. Felt's kind of sticking a little bit together when they kind of like Velcro a little bit. They really hold on. I mean, I'm trying to push them apart, sliding, and boy, they hold on pretty good. So there we go. So we'll take one at a time. So this is the one. They're not double-sided because the normal game one, you have 1 and the other side has 2. So we'll just take it one bit at a time. This is the new one. I think I'm going to be consistent and put the new one on the right side since that's what I did with this one. This way it won't be confusing. So this one's a little darker in color than this one. This is a little lighter gray. This one's more of a, I would say these are more brown. And these are more gray. It's a little bit bigger. But that's not bad. I mean, because it's easy to see. And I'm going to put a tank out here, and we'll do a little comparison with each of these. So, and actually, I'm going to do, well, you know what? To kind of give you an idea, how thick this token is how thick that one is. So I kind of get you kind of an idea how thick this would be. So we'll put that one up there. The thing about it is these are not double-sided like these are. So the 2, so there it is. I'm not going to go through, I'll go through these pretty quick now because they're going to be pretty much the same. There's 3. And then finally, destroyed. Now I do say, I don't know if it's going to show up, this has more of an orangey red. This has more of a yellow as far as the color goes. And this is a little, yeah, there's a lot more red in through here compared to this one. So I do like this one better, even though I don't use them. I do like these destroyed markers better, the new ones. All right, so that's those. I'm going to move these out of the way. Actually, I'm going to put them up here because, no, I'm going to take them out of the way because I'm going to have the tank here in a little bit, and we'll see what these tokens look like. What I'm going to do is I'll have this tank out here, and then we'll put like these next to the tank and kind of get an idea of kind of what it would look like. So moving on, we're going to go to destroyed tokens. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I'm counting as I do it. 2. Oops. Not that one. Whoa, falling over. Okay, 1. It's so hard when they stick together. A 2, a 1, a 5, and a 3. So there we go. And yes, it is correct. 3, 3, 2, and then a 1. All right, so let's just start with the 1. And the damage tokens are not double-sided on the original set, so nothing different there. I will have to say, looking at these two, being that this is more yellow than this one, I don't know, it's like brighter, it's harder to see that 1 on this one compared to the original game. I think, I don't know, if maybe if it was outlined better in black, like this one's got somewhat of an outline you can kind of see there, but it's a little harder to see to me. This is 1. Okay, so I'll put that up there. Let's go with number 2. And let's get them both looking like 2s. There we go. The 2, I don't know if it's going to show up too well on the camera. These are harder to read than those. But this one, this number 2 is not that bad. The 1, it was kind of hard to read. Then number 3. There you go. Yeah, again, it's lighter than that. This 3 is really easy to see. This one kind of fades. The number fades a little bit. I think it's more to do with the outline of the number. And here's 5. So there's those. Move these out of the way. And finally, we have the objective marker. So here's the blue objective. This one is darker blue. This one's kind of almost a grayish blue. This one's going towards, I don't want to say navy. It's getting pretty close to navy blue. And then the red, yeah, this is more of a brown. This is more of getting closer to red. So they are a different color. This one, wow, it looks like it's not quite center cut. Get this one out of the way. We got a lot of gap down here, but not much gap up there. So this one came really close. We'll look at the other one. Same thing. So I'm wondering if it's just something with their objective that, if you look, you got a lot down here, but very little up there. I mean, as far as centering it, it's been offset a little bit up that way. All right, so that's our objective tokens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this off, and I'm just going to put a tank down here, and I'm going to put these next to the tank so you kind of can compare what it would look like on the table. You kind of compare the two. I like the durability of them. I don't like the smell. The numbers, I'm not happy with that. I do like the felt on the back. I do like that touch that they did. And I like that this is going to be much more durable than that one. But let's get a tank out here. So I just got this tank, and the one on the left's the original, the one on the right's the new. So we'll just do movement arrows. So if you're putting your movement arrow down, there we go. Not much difference there. So let's go to movement. So if you do move 1, remember this is what came in the starter set. This is the new one. So that's what that would look like. If you do a 2, now I do like that these numbers do pop up much better than those because of the darker background. Is when you get to damage, it gets a little different. Okay, 3. And destroyed. And these are much larger than those. These kind of just fade into the background. That's a little bit easier to see for being destroyed. So actually maybe you'd put it right on top. So if you put that one on, we'll just put it back here. So here's that one on that tank. And there's that one. All right, so let's go to damage. We got damage 1. And maybe you can see, I'm hoping you can see what I'm talking about here, how that one's much lighter and it's a little harder to see. Let's go to 2. And 3. And finally, 5. And then I'll just put the objective tokens down. So there is 5. All right, and then we'll put the objective. Here's the blue. And the red. And so that's kind of going to show you on the table. So I got this green mat here, kind of show you on the green mat and put it next to a tank what it would kind of look like on the table for you. And that's what comes in. This gaming tokens. Just, woo, the smell, too, is, I'm going to have to air these things out. So not to go too in-depth, again, repeating myself, I do like this. It is skinnier for some reason. I do like the movement. It is darker on the tracks. They're bigger, and the number pops out really easy. The damage, the only problem I have is the number is just fading into the background compared to how the original looked. And the objective, these look pretty centered. The new ones, it's offset a little bit. So a little bit with the die cutting or something happened here. And it's on both of them. It isn't just the blue one. The red one's the same way. But overall, oh, there's one other thing. When I looked at what you get in the starter set, like you get 2 of these, but 1 of those. That makes sense because this is supposed to be the starter set's supposed to be for 2 players. So great, you got what you should. If you split up a starter set, each of you would get an arrow. Okay, so arrow, you got what you needed. Now, speed tokens, the original one, you got a 1 and 2. You've got 8 of these. So that means you should get 4 and 4 in this set, but you only get 3. So I feel a little cheated in the same way with the destroyed and, oh, I dropped it, and the 3 and destroyed. You get 8 of them. So I figured, yeah, it should be 4 of these and 4 of those. Because if you split up a starter set, that's kind of what you get, but you only get 3 of those. So if I feel like you're missing, you should have got 1 more of each of these to kind of balance out what you got, half of a starter set. Then the damage tokens, on the original set for 1, you get 8. Well, you only get 3 in this one. So again, shorted, I feel. 8 of these, so you should get 4. You only get 3. So again, shorted 1. You got 8 of these. you only get 2. So here you're being shorted 2. And there's times that, you know, your tanks are taking a lot of damage. You have a lot of tanks. You need more than just 2 3s. And finally, you get 4 of these. So you should have 2 of these and you get 1. Objective tokens. In the original set, you got 2 of these. So you should get 1. And you do. It's right up here. And the same with the red. You got 2. So you should get 1. And you did get 1. So overall, I'm a little disappointed that there should be 1 more of each of the movement and destroyed. And this one, boy, I don't know why they only put 2 of this. Should have been 3, 3, or actually 4, 4, 4, 2. So you kind of can compare to your own starter set, but kind of looking at the numbers, I feel a little cheated about how many you get because it's not even half of what you get in the starter box with like these things. So that's all I got to say on this one. Almost forgot to mention that. So if you like this video or any of the others I've done, go ahead and subscribe and share with other people. And as always, have a good game.